man. How's it going today?
No, I'm doing pretty good. You know, had fun last night, so hoping to kind of continue that vibe today. So,
Absolutely. Tell us about last night. What were you working on?
so I was doing a little bit of songwriting, trying to get some scratch tracks down, and hopefully push those out here in the next couple months.
Nice. So you've been playing around for a while.
Longer than I care to admit. Kind of been in the area around actually going on 10 years.
Nice.
So, and played with a lot of great musicians here, the Portland metro area, and had a lot of good opportunities. But just now starting to get more into the songwriting side of it, production as opposed to just the performance.
Right. I think a lot of local musicians are starting to go in that direction. I think a lot of people are networking. I think that outside of the Portland area and the outskirts here, you know, there's definitely a scene happening.
Well, there's a lot of good musicianship in Portland, and it seems to get overlooked a lot from the rest of the country. I mean, all eyes are on Nashville and Austin and LA, and those hubs of entertainment. But really, where the soul of country music happens is not in those areas. The soul of country music happens outside. I mean, it happens past the suburbs, past the downtown city lights. I mean, people write their songs, living their own life, and then they bring that into the studio, and then it gets released to the public. So trying to capture that organic sound, that real, that Americana roots music, what country is to me, is really kind of what I'm going after, and not just super polished.
Right.
Nashville sound like trigger drums and this kind of stuff.
Right.
I mean, it's cool pushing out songs so super quick, but if you really want that feeling, that emotion, if you really gotta, for lack of a better term, go back to roots. And so that's kind of what I've been doing. I mean, kind of the bro country thing is getting old quick, but there is quite a bit of a return with some new artists that are coming out of say Austin, the Chris Stapleton, Whitey Morgan, Cody Jinks, those type of sounds that are really resonating with people again, and because they're kind of tired of just hearing about Friday night pickup truck, dirt road, anthem kind of stuff like that. They want to hear stuff about real life. They want to hear, yeah, cool. I mean, those type of parties are fun, but there's such a broad spectrum of emotion that isn't really being captured, or at least it isn't being published. That I think a lot of people are really
Absolutely. I think that, as you were saying, things are going back to just storytelling and great songwriting. Not that those songs are not well written or well performed or well produced, but I think people are trying to capture a different element of music. Not necessarily even country music, just music in general. Folks like you and I that live in the small town, that hang out with our friends, that write with our friends, and trying to bring that out to light to see that there's something different out there.
It's not always family friendly.
Right.
but life is neat or something. So.
With your music that you write and the things that you draw from in your life, tell us about that. Tell us about where your influences are.
Well, a lot of it comes from my family. My granddad played guitar. My dad and his sisters all played. My aunt Bonnie played strings. My sister got more of that too. She's an established musician in her own right, out in Wyoming. Teaching at a college. She's doing. And she's a guitar player now. But they that kind of family oriented history moving forward again, it doesn't come from the top down. This is coming from the, roots as deep as my family in Northern California. So in Wairika. So you've got this a long history of that, but then I pull influenced my mom also, who also was kind of more on the folk side. John Prine, James Joplin, those type of influences that she did that she had, even though she only really sings after quite a few years. But it's always kind of funny because she kind of sits in the back and then oh yeah, but when she sings me and Bob in the gate, she goes full Janice on us. It's awesome. And so pulling from a lot of that influence, again, roots Americana, but also a lot of bluegrass, flat picking kind of sound, and trying to bring in some of the new technology as far as recording. So not multi-tracking, but just higher quality sound.
Right.
So again, the clicks and pops and buzz and things like that, but just like going back to what I was saying earlier, that organic feel that you get from the music. One of the things I was fortunate to have also, and my sister, the high school we went to actually had a guitar program. So they had band and choir and stuff like that, but they also had a guitar program. So both of us went through that program, and that really learning a lot of. We had classic rock groups, so we're learning Led Zeppelin and Kansas and Blue Oyster Cult, fusion jazz stuff too. I mean, so that as far as the technique goes, that's kind of where we got a lot of that, and then applying that skill then into the country scene. It is kind of crazy to hear my sister that she does the passive chromatics and some of the crazy jazz scales, so she'll throw in there just to mess with me, actually. Right. Because I'll be trying to play and sing this country song, and all of a sudden I hear a jazz that it throws me for a second. So it's always kind of fun when we are able to jam together.
Well, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it, and we're going to go ahead and have Adam perform a couple songs for us. Yeah. Stick around. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
All right. So yeah, since we're all doing originals. So when I wrote for a friend of mine who had, just lost somebody. I remember the days, trouble we made, songs we sang, the beer we drank, and nothing replaced the friend I had in you. The summers we spent on the riverside, talking about to do with our lives. Never thought you'd join the boys in blue. Things we did, what we tried, thought we'd have a little more time, but time it seems can go by way too soon. You gave your spirit and soul, life for your country, freedom and love for your family, but all we could give you was a 21 gun goodbye. We're long for they shipped you out, not quite sure what we were fighting about. All I knew is you were proud as you could be. never believed you could really die. To you it was just one hell of a ride, but I'm still hoping that you'll come home to me. Things we did, what we tried, thought we'd have a little more time, but time it seems to go by way too soon. You gave your spirit and soul, life to your country, freedom and love for your family, but all that we gave you was a 21 gun goodbye. A piece of me went through the doors of heaven, but you'll always hold a place in my heart. For those of us still left to carry on, we know that you're not very far. Things we did, what we tried, thought we'd have a little more time, but time it seems can go by way too soon. You gave your spirit and soul, life to your country, with freedom and love for your family, but all we could give you was a 21 gun goodbye. It's your 21 gun goodbye. Your 21 gun goodbye.